So they were just looking at the factory reverse camera on the 200 series. This is a 2011 one. I think from 2007, 8 to 2015 they'll be the same. That's like the center there, so quite a few people find it a bit like annoying when you're backing on, because they do set like a bit off center from your tow ball. Obviously here's your tow ball. We probably will release a kit in like future too, so you can swap this to here and then put your handle, your opener just over here, because these are just hooked from cables, so just to swap these two around. But today we're just talking about a direct replacement camera for here, because this is like a CVBS camera, and as soon as you put one of our head units in, you don't notice the quality is quite bad because we have HD screens. We'll go forward and have a look at this now. This is a standard camera, put it in reverse. Now you can see the quality there. I don't know how easy that is to see on the screen here, but that sort of gives you an idea. But people put in our units and they say, oh, the camera quality isn't very bad, and like that's because the camera in these are like fairly old technologies like CVBS, and you putting that onto a high definition screen, it's a bit like putting like your old video into like a flat screen TV like these days. It just look terrible. So it's fine, it's good enough, but I'll show you the difference when we put in this 1080p HD camera. You basically want to come in inside your rear door here. You can use your trim tools to pull down like that top flap, and just go around with your fingers and pop it open like that. Stick it out here so you can see. So just going around with my fingers, and I can just pull this thing down. Then just on here, pull that part off first, because that's where it sits, and you can come all the way around, keep going around. You can use your trim tools from that you probably had with your head unit, but that's basically it. So you're just popping these little wire clips out, so you just go all the way around, and like the top side, and this whole panel will come off. So fairly straightforward. That whole panel is off now. The only like real tip there is just to pop these off first, because it hooks under these. Now if we come up here, you can see, get up here, you can see in there. So there's our camera. Now these have, man, and I've just had to chop these in the past or push them off. I've seen some people get them off. Basically they're a little plastic clip, and theoretically if you could squeeze that after you've taken out the screws on the other side, you can push these through. I've never had much luck with these. These have always been super tough for me to get out. I've even seen people have just chopped them, and then when they put the camera back in, they've just put screws and washers on here with a little rubber washer to seal it up. Now it's up to you. I don't know how tough your one's going to be, but you can sort of see those tabs there you have to squeeze in. Good luck. Give it a shot. So obviously you just unscrew one of these Torx on each side. So once you take the Torx out, it's just left with that little cap on the other side, and then you should be able to squeeze it in and pull it out. I'll give it a go and see how you go. So there we go. I've just pulled it out. Then once it's out, there's just a small tab on this plug you have to pull. So push that tab down and pull out your plug. That's basically your camera out. Exactly like I said before, if anyone has a good way to get these out, or like a better way, let us know. They just seem like the plastic just gets so hard and they don't come out. On some of them I've got them out okay, and on some of them they've just been a shit show. So you can see here I've just destroyed this one. So obviously it makes sense what's supposed to happen. This is locked in with these two tabs here, so theoretically you should just be able to push these two in with a pair of pliers or whatnot and pull it through. Sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. If you get pissed off or you can't get it out, you can just destroy them, and then you can just use screws and some washers in there, just like obviously some sort of rubber washers or something, just to seal it so it still looks sealed. That is basically how they come out. Now the camera's gonna come out here. I'm gonna keep using our same frame, so we just need to do our two small Phillips screws here, and then this whole camera will pull out. So we've taken out the two small screws, and you can see here's the old camera, here's our new one. That obviously just slides straight in, fairly easy fitment like that. Just plug it in and roughly put it up there. We just want to plug it in, make sure it's going to work. So we'll head back to the front now and just check that it's all working. The head unit all powered back up here now. If you have our X series head unit, which the homepage will look a bit different, it's going to work straight away. If you have our M series, just touch and hold on the screen, type in 4 zeros. Now it's not CVBS anymore, so we're going to come across and we want to put it on AHD 1080 30p. Put it on that, click save. Now just because the older X series I would have auto selected the camera format, but this model you have to manually select it. Now that difference is night and day to me. It's probably a bit hard to see in the video here. We'll get a picture before and after, but yeah, we're looking crystal clear compared to the old one, the old grainy one. So pretty easy upgrade to do. Just whack it in, and then you get a 1080p
AHD reverse camera image.
Then you just go and put it all back in reverse order. You can put this back on and you're good to go. You've upgraded your camera. Fairly straightforward job. You get a 1080p reverse camera going on.